Hi, Charlie Kosorik, Jackbench Woodworking, and it's time for another one of my shop updates. I have a lot of things to talk about today, and the thing that I'm most excited about is I got a brand new logo for Jackbench. And this guy, actually, the guy whose shirt I'm wearing, Pat Lapp, this is the guy who made the logo for me. I'm very happy with it, and here it is behind me. There's two versions with two different color backgrounds. So we have the version you can see that's the name with the scissors jack diamond sort of a shape around it, and then there's that's just the name without the scissors jack shape around it. I really like it a lot. I'm for sure going to make new stickers. The when with the scissors jack will be the sticker. It's just a question of whether I use the black background for the sticker or the white background for the sticker, and I'm very interested to get your opinion on that before I go and get a whole bunch of them made. So let me know which one of those, the white or the black background, you think would be better for a sticker. Which one do you think stands out more? And then the one without the scissors jack, I'm going to use that probably on the header for my website, and the heading up on top for my social media logos. So anyway, I'm really excited about that, and I can't wait to get the new stickers made up. Probably t-shirts too. So the other thing I wanted to talk about, remember a while back I had this Cherry Burl that I sliced up, and I soaked it in alcohol, I wrapped it in blankets, and I put it in my wheelbarrow in my garage and to let it dry. And surprisingly, as long as it's been, I don't know, it's been I think a couple of months with that thing, you could still smell the alcohol. The alcohol still hadn't all evaporated off of those pieces of wood, but I needed my wheelbarrow back. And it so happens my friend Tom, hi guys, and a lot of you may know him as Doc Savage over in social media, especially on Lumberjocks. Anyway, Tom came over and he was helping me out with that, and so we took it out of the wheelbarrow, we measured the moisture in it, and actually the moisture content of that cherry is higher now than it was before before I actually put it in the alcohol. It's up as high as 45% in some pieces. And I think partly that's because I didn't sticker it. I just put all four pieces together inside the wheelbarrow and just left them there. So Tom and I took and we drug that stuff around. I've got a tiny little woodshed that I built years ago in my backyard, and so we threw them in the woodshed and stickered the pieces, and I'm just going to let them sit for, I don't know, I'll check them next year sometime and see how they look. Hopefully they'll be in good shape. I think I mentioned before, when I was at Woodworking in America, I bought one of these depth adjusters for my domino that reads in imperial, 5/8, ½ inch instead of metric. And so I installed that on here, and it really didn't go quite as well as I hoped it would. It's really simple. There's one little screw, this little bracket comes off, and you put the new one in there. But it's the design on the Seneca is just a tiny bit different. I mean, it's fine, but it's just a little different than the original one. And it fit really tight. It was really difficult to move it back and forth. And I ended up having to put washers behind the bracket to leave a little more space. And now it's fine. I mean, it's not a problem. But I was unexpected that would be the case. But now at least I'll know. I'll be able to read it when I look at it. And speaking of the domino, I'm planning to make a picture frame pretty soon, and I'd like to use the domino to hold the miters together. And I was looking at this, and just looking at it, I haven't done it yet, but just looking at it, it looks like it might be kind of hard to hold an odd shaped. I mean like a picture frame. They're more triangular than they are rectangular in profile. Might be hard to hold that in here, especially a small piece, and have all of the slots line up perfectly. But I don't know that, so I haven't done it. I'm just sort of speculating. And so I have a question, and the question is, have you used a domino for that kind of thing before, for small frames or pieces with odd shapes like that, like a frame might have? And how well did it go? And do you think there's is there something out there that makes it easier, or do you think there might be a need, or somebody might want to use a jig or something that would help make it easier? Because that's where my mind goes right away. Is, oh, I should make a jig. And okay, slow down. Before I go there, let me ask people out there, because you guys, people out there know already. What do you think? So please let me know. Leave some comments down below, and appreciate your input. My featured YouTube video this week is from Andy Klein. And a while back, Andy designed these 4-way parallel panel clamps. And what it is he took a regular parallel clamp, a regular Jorgensen or a whatever, Bessie, whatever type of you happen to use. But he took a regular parallel clamp and he modified it so that it still has all the same functions of a regular parallel clamp as it did right when it was new. But it also now has the function and ability to be able to interlock together with a second clamp and be a panel clamp where it squeezes down on the faces of the panel at the same time it pushes the edges together. And I've actually used this in a real life project. It worked fantastically. And Andy, like I said, he made another video on that, and he kind of stretched his video style a little bit on this. It was kind of fun to see. So check that out, and like I said, Andy did this. He's trying to get these things to market, and I sure hope he's successful for his sake, for my sake, for all the woodworking community's sake, because this is a really cool project. And finally, my viewer project this week is from Neil. Neil sent me a sticker, and he sent me pictures of a chest that he's made. And one of the things that was really cool about this is Neil is in Thailand. Neil lives in Thailand, and he sent me a sticker and these pictures. And so Neil made this tool chest recently, and he finished it. I don't know how long he worked on it. We did it all by hand. It's made out of, oh my gosh, he used teak, real rosewood that he had stashed, he'd been saving for 20 years, ebony, Gaboon ebony, he used walnut, he's got different kinds of wood in here. He did a fantastic job. And one of the cool stories about that he told me about this is teak is so prized and so getting to be so rare that even in Thailand, when you go to the lumber store to buy teak, you get a license that permits you to take that teak home and use it for your own personal use. And if you get caught transporting teak in Thailand from the store, lumberyard, wherever they buy it, from there back to your house without the license, the permit to carry teak, then you're in big trouble. So so anyway, he made it out of this teak, and he did a great job. Like I said, it's sort of I don't know if it's a lifetime project for him, but it sure looks good. And he even went so far as he had a gold plaque made and engraved with his name and the date that he made it. The plaque doesn't show very well in the pictures here, but you can see that it's just a world-class job that he did. So anyway, so congratulations to Neil, and thanks so much for sending that. I encourage other people out there, please keep sending me the viewer projects. I love to see them. I love featuring them on my channel. And that's it for this week. Thank you so much for watching.